In 1985, NASA shocked the world with a paper that linked an ancient Indian language to artificial intelligence. Imagine it's 1985. It was a time of looking forward, of dreaming about the future. But what if I told you that in that very same year, a scientist at NASA made a discovery that pointed not to the future, but deep into the past? And not just any past, but thousands of years ago, to an ancient language from India. This wasn't about finding aliens or new planets. This was about finding something hidden in plain sight, something that could change how we talk to computers forever. It was a shocking revelation that connected the world of high-tech artificial intelligence with the ancient world of chanting scholars. The person at the center of this incredible story was a scientist named Rick Briggs. He worked at NASA's Ames Research Center in California, a place where brilliant minds work on everything from space exploration to advanced robotics. He was trying to solve a huge problem that still challenges computer scientists today. How can we make computers understand human language? Humans are messy. We use slang, we make jokes, and we often say things that can mean 2 or 3 different things at once. In 1985, he published a paper titled Knowledge Representation in Sanskrit and Artificial Intelligence. The title alone was enough to raise eyebrows. It was a whisper that grew into a fascinating debate. He argued that this ancient language, perfected over thousands of years, had a structure surprisingly similar to how a computer needs to process information. It was clear, logical, and unambiguous. A natural language that behaved almost like an artificial language designed for computers. Briggs had essentially uncovered a potential blueprint for AI communication in an ancient text. This paper wasn't just a random thought. It was a detailed analysis linking Panini's rules to computational processes. It proposed that the path to creating truly intelligent machines might involve looking back and learning from the achievements of our ancestors. His work opened a door that few had thought to even look for. So, what is it about Sanskrit that makes it so different from other languages, like the English we're speaking right now? The secret lies in its grammar. Panini perfected and locked its grammar into place. He created 3,959 rules explaining the language's entire structure. Those rules are complete and logical, studied for 500+ years. That strict system makes Sanskrit incredibly precise. In many languages, word order is critical. The meaning depends on word placement. But in Sanskrit, word order doesn't change meaning. Each word carries its own grammatical info. Nouns have endings that mark roles, subject, object, and so on. Imagine you want to say, the boy is going to the village. The sentence would be Bala Gramam Gakati. Bala means the boy. Grama means to the village. Gakati means is going. Because of these special endings, you can rearrange the sentence and the meaning stays the same. The sentence isn't tied to a rigid word order. It's a collection of smart words that each know their own role. This feature is incredibly powerful because it eliminates the kind of confusion that computers struggle with. In Sanskrit, you would use different word endings to clarify the meaning. There would be no doubt. It's like every word comes with its own instruction manual attached. This is why Rick Briggs saw Sanskrit as a potential game changer for AI. The influence of Sanskrit isn't just a fascinating idea for the future of AI, it's a huge part of our linguistic past. This is a theoretical ancestor language thought to be the origin point for hundreds of languages across Europe, the Middle East, and South Asia. You can see hints of this ancient connection in everyday words. Mater, mater, mutter, mother. Even numbers echo across languages. Trini, trays, 3. One popular, though debated idea circulating online is that Sanskrit influenced as much as 97% of all languages, a number hard to prove and likely an exaggeration. Still, it speaks to the immense impact Sanskrit and its parent language family have had, a foundational pillar of our shared heritage. The same language structure that could one day power AI is embedded, like ancient DNA, in the simple words we use every day. Thinking about this vast influence really puts things into perspective. This whole story invites us to look at the ancient world with fresh eyes. What if great scholars like Panini were not just grammarians or philosophers, but, in a way, the very first computer scientists? They weren't building machines from silicon or metal. They were building complex systems out of logic and language. They were coding in the purest sense, creating instructions to perform tasks flawlessly. By studying this system, engineers can learn how to build better knowledge bases for AI, a rule-based backbone for clearer understanding. It would allow machines to store and retrieve information in a way that is both complex and logically sound. The story of Sanskrit and AI teaches us innovation isn't always inventing something brand new. Sometimes it's about connecting the dots. The answers we seek may be hidden in an old manuscript, an ancient ruin, a language spoken thousands of years ago. The greatest discoveries of tomorrow may depend on our ability to listen to history, to realize the brilliant minds of the past still have a lot to teach us. As we build flying cars, intelligent robots, and missions to Mars, it's exciting to think our best ideas might come from looking backward. Stay curious, because the past might just hold the key to our future. If an ancient language holds potential for AI, what other secrets might be waiting to be rediscovered? If you enjoyed this dive into history and technology, subscribe for more curious discoveries. Stay curious.